You think that the grind is actually about too much work, and it isn't. The grind is actually a trap that you're setting for yourself every day with your undisciplined choices. What if your lack of self-control is actually keeping you a slave? Freedom, true freedom to do the work that matters to you and to live your destiny is actually about self-control. And it lives in the historic virtue of Stoicism, which is discipline. It's the only way out. Based on Ryan Holiday's book, Discipline is Destiny, we're going to break down exactly why self-control isn't a punishment. It's actually a foundation to do the work that you want to do. You can't control your work until you can control yourself. Discipline starts with the physical. So start off with attacking the dawn. Get up in the morning and make your morning the best time to get those things done. It depends completely on you how you handle this. For me, I like to get up in the morning and have a routine and just knock out a bunch of work before 9 a.m. That gives me plenty of time to do meetings and more creative stuff for the rest of the day. A lot of people like to reverse that. A lot of people like to do their creative stuff in the morning and then be free of emails and all that other stuff and leave the afternoon for that. It doesn't matter to me what you do. It's completely up to you on how you do it. The second thing is to stop being a slave. You need to cut out and identify your low-level addictions. Stop doom scrolling, stop junk food, stop procrastination, and just get things done. These small little habits lead to big problems and they kill you on your big productivity items. Treat the body rigorously. Everybody is going to tell you that exercise is important, but this doesn't mean that you have to be like this super fit swimsuit model or anything like that. It just means that you have to do some basic things to keep yourself active, to keep yourself out there, and to make sure that you're not limited in what you can do by what your body is actually capable of doing. If you want to be able to do what you want to do, you're going to have to master the inner domain, your focus, your thoughts, and your time. So first off, keep the main thing the main theme. I'm not saying that you're never going to get distracted, because that's going to happen. People are going to call your attention and you have probably more than one thing that you have to be. So I'm a father, a husband, and a YouTuber, and a bunch of other things. So I'm going to get distracted, but making sure that you keep the main thing is super important as you work through your time in your day. So making sure that you're not giving too much of your time to something that's just a distraction is super important. And really it's about dominating that time, about dominating your schedule, and about understanding that you have to control that schedule if you want to be able to get things done. On that same note, I'm going to tell you to do the hard thing first. That thing that is most important. It is the number one in your category scale, in your strategic scale that we went through in a different channel. If you like that one, search my channel for it. It's called I Like Ike or something like that. It's the Eisenhower matrix. But the things that are the number one in there that you know are going to lead to that long-term potential, that long-term success, and the thing that you want to be able to do, those are the things that you have got to do first. The last thing is to guard your attention. Build yourself an environment that you can use to your advantage. It's got to have a door on it that you can close. It's got to be able to be free of distractions. You got to be able to shut out the outside world and take care of the things that you want to do. I want to invite you into using short bursts of flow work. You set the timer for 25 minutes and just start doing your inbox and tell me what actually happens. A lot of people I find are too distracted when it comes to their time. They don't spend short bursts of time hyper-focused on one thing and then take a 10-minute walk. 25 minutes, 10-minute walk. 25 minutes, talk to Cheryl in accounting about the thing that she wants to do. 25 minutes, go do some lunch. Make sure that you're guarding against people that are going to steal your attention. Discipline is about a sustained effort. It's about being kind to yourself and about playing the long game. So that's what we're all about here. Consistency over intensity. You got to make sure that you can consistently do things and show up for long periods of time. Make sure that you're consistently doing one thing. I promise you that if you start today playing the piano and you practice every day, in a year you're going to be so much better than you are today. And that's just simply because you're putting in the reps. The next thing is to be kind to yourself. You're going to make mistakes. That's a part of life. You're going to fall down. You're going to fall off the bandwagon and have 2 weeks where you eat like crap and don't go to the gym. But be kind to yourself. Just accept that you are going to make mistakes and move on with your life. Start going back to the gym. Don't wait until tomorrow. Say, okay, I've made some bad choices, but today is the day that I'm going to change. Today is the day that I've decided I'm going to make sure that I take control of myself, and I'm going to get back on the wagon, and I'm going to keep moving. Discipline truly is destiny. I mean, it's not just a catchy title to a book that sits right there in my particular office, but the reality of it is that it really is true. Having a disciplined life is the reward. It is being able to work like myself. Honestly, I could be done at noon every day if I really wanted to be. I could come in, I start work about 7, I could put 5 hours in, and I could do that. And in that time, I run a few businesses here. Sure, there might be some meetings in the afternoon, there might be an occasional phone call, but between you and I, because I'm disciplined, because I shut the door and do the work, I've got a rewarding life to where I don't work 40 hours a week. I work 5 hours a day. Sometimes 4 days a week. I have the capability to say yes to those things that I want to say yes to. I can grab a blanket and go out and do a charcuterie board with my wife or something like that. I have that freedom because I'm disciplined in what I do whenever it's time to actually do it. So it's a reward. If you work hard enough, you're going to get there too. At the end of the day, discipline gives you the freedom to focus on what matters to you. And that, my dear friends, is the only way to escape the grind. So, call to action is just start small. Do something today. Set your timer on your phone for 25 minutes and tackle one task for 25 minutes. Build that flow. Build your discipline. Tonight, whenever you would normally be doom scrolling TikTok, pick up a book. Pick up a book that's going to make you a better version of you or anything that you like. I'm just giving examples here that what it is. You'll feel better. You'll feel that you are making an advancement into getting that way. And slowly but surely, as you start to look at what it is that you want to do for a living, how you want to escape the grind, you'll see that building in small key pieces of discipline throughout your day are going to give you a full-on discipline, and you're going to have the time to do what it is that you want to do. So go on, focus on what it is that you want to do. I'd love to hear what you are working on in the comments. I love that stuff. It's fantastic. Or just say hi. I love it when you say hi. We'll talk very soon. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.